Так, ну что ж, друзья, всем привет. У нас продолжение Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Поехали сразу продолжать. Ничего я, в принципе, рассказывать не вижу смысла. И так все уже было в прошлом видео. Все и так уже не рассказано. Так, сейчас секунду проверю еще тут свое. Все ли норм? Так, ну вроде все нормально. Так, у нас основное задание, правильно? Вот это вот за победу. На чем мы остановились тут? Поехали. Доп. Задания сделаны. Все паломничества это просто, я так понял, снять свои грехи, так сказать. Ничего в этом такого нету. Поехали.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
Че, так вот ему отдать? Давай.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Да, конечно, готов.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in. Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from the Barkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
I agree. It certainly won't be a long siege. Nebakov isn't Talmberg.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergov to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Ну да, по-любому уже предупредила разбойников. Как ее звали? Девушка-то. Екатерина. Поэтому встреча будет не гладкой.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in the Barkov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
Вот это столько народу надо на разбойников? Серьезно? Так, а вот это вот неправдивое видео, неправдивое. Я не в такой броне.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
Ну, хз, если засаду в лесу сделать.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Так. Посмотри еще раз налево. Ага. Никак не стрелы еще.
What the? My God! Where? Hey! I can't get out!
Give me your hand. Come on! God's sake! Get up, Henry! Back off, bastard! Now he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here. We can't go back. We'll fight our way through. Quick!
Что-то я ничего ему сказать не могу. Кого мне бить? Что надо сделать? Спуститься к мельнице.
He's dirty, but hand-fist as well. We got him! Christ! Right! Don't spare him! Henry!
Ой, сори.
We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back!
Don't spare him.
А ты попадать будешь? Что за бред?
Fuck! Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! Do you hear, Henry? I need you here! Come on, then!
Cover of God!
Hey! Henry, cover up!
Hurry, you fool!
Show your stuff! This is all your fault!
Shut up! Quick!
I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
Что? Что надо сверху убить тех, да? Что надо сделать, блядь? Найти птачика, ну вот он. Как мне его защитить, блядь?
Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here.
А, хватать камергера.
So help him.
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum!
Ну и чё?
Whoresons! Bastards!
Как мне его хватать?
Curse!
Блядь, что за бред?
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead. Let's get out of here.
Блядь, что за херня?
Capon!
Henry,
Hands!
Может, надо было их со стрелы
Christ, I
убить,
had
а?
to go to him.
Сколько время тут? 26. Заново, что ли? Надо стрелы, может, взять, реально? Ну, луки, стрелы. А я смогу сейчас взять? Могу. Ну, отлично. Арбалет. Давай арбалет. В бою невозможно использовать? Сука. Подожди. Кто тут плохой?
Yeah! I got it! You two are bloody
I'll be done with you in a flash. Done for.
Вот сейчас мы не в бою. Блять. Не могу. Я не знаю, как его защитить, взять. Это бред. Или похрен с этим камергером. Можно сохраняться зато, да?
Keep on! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Вон они. Вон лежит камергер. Я не знаю. Нет, к ним нельзя добраться, по-моему.
Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
А, не, нельзя. Никак.
Ready to die?
I'm just getting warmed up here. I don't know why I'm bothering with you. A bit more. Come on. Try to help me for fuck's sake.
Как я должен, блядь, ему помочь? Я не понимаю, нахуй. Что за хрень? У меня нету никаких кнопок абсолютно. Ну и что?
I'll help you.
Fucking scum!
Походу это заскриптованная хрень, потому что реально никаких кнопок больше нету там. Вот я спиной своей закрываю. Бам, все, он умер. Похрен туда. Это скрипт. Да, долбоёбы.
Keep on! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
Please! We have to find a different way! But fast! There are more of them behind us! There must be a way through somewhere! Make it fast!
I can't aim!
Look! We've got to get out of here! There's more of them coming!
Так, и что? Блядь, что ты от меня хочешь?
Come on, find a way out of here! I'll slow them down!
Типа мне как-то туда пройти? Как, блядь? Чё на приколе?
Well then, you know the way?
Проход найти. А. Ну, по идее, сюда.
We have to get to the mill. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
Warmed up, you shit!
Christ! It's the same everywhere! What a massacre!
No mercy!
We have to get out of the gorge and get to the mill! Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagons!
You're mine!
Watch out, I can't aim!
Ah, nicely done! Yes, smash it, chicken! At them! No mercy!
Let's go down! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream!
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
Да, неужели нас в плен возьмут?
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Touchstone.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight is...
Давай, давай, давай. Сейчас мы тебе покажем.
If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Давай, давай. В себя поверил.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Все? Один удар? Серьезно?
Damn it! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
Да, один удар мощно. Но это был удар на этот, как контратака. То есть это типа прием.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the use-its bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests than parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for? If you don't mind me asking.
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Прикольно, нам за деда дают поиграть. Мне интересно, у него навыки какие. Интересно. Так, у него, если что, красноречие, да? Хорошее очень. Обаяние такое себе, но зато может болтать. Что еще у него? Чё? Ветеран косового поля. Чекай. Раз в 15 секунд боя у тебя прибавляется по 1 к силе, ловкости и живучести. Максимальная суммарная привалка ставит +5. Прикольно. Подпитие повышает твою ученость и красноречие даже сильнее, чем обычно. Чем больше ты выпил, тем мощнее этот эффект. То есть под бухи, чем у него статы растут. Ну слушай, у него еще не все так плохо тут.
Holy Mother of God. It's always the common folks that's... Greetings to you.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk who end up suffering. Like this one. He'll be lucky to see the morning. God bless you, sir. Holy Mother of God. It's always the common folks that...
Oh, God. God be with you. I need to ask you something.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
So the ambush wasn't the end of it. What happened next?
Like Cooper says, them scoundrels brought some prisoners to the meadow beside the mill.
And that commander of theirs, he had them hanged, one after the other.
Hanged? All of them?
Aye, every last one of them.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them.
Вот это известность.
My God. Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up.
Да живы они, живы. Не могут они умереть.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
I hope
Так, а перстень одевается? Прикольно.
Go back to the mill soon, if it's not burnt to the ground.
Так, куда мы? Сходить на место засады. Кстати, я могу... Нет, не могу. Просто карта открытая и все, да? Лошади нету, ничего нету. Или лошадь есть? Лошади нету. Подожди, а как он прибыл сюда? А, вот, есть лошадь.
Good girl, baby. Good girl.
Go! Quick!
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Oh, this must be that chapel. Now to the right, and down to the woods.
Yeah! Go!
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Hey, nice and slow.
Подожди, он не может тут ускоряться или что? Лошадь.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
Я бы факел забрал бы. Я думаю, пригодится эта штучка. Ну, шмотки. А, ну. А, у него здесь только один на выбор, да? Нельзя переключать. Тогда ладно. Я просто не знаю, сколько времени мы будем играть за этого мужика.
Nice and slow.
What are you gaping at? Well, didn't they teach you not to stick your nose?
Не, с вами никто биться не будет.
God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned, in any case. The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Stop! Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one
Чё
of
за
those
багуля?
corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
А что-то они между собой бьются? Дед могет еще. Главное в крысу со спины. А чё у него какие приемы есть, кстати? Длинный меч? Ни хрена, он все приемы знает. Прикол.
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What
castle?
Nabokov. Although castle might be a strong word for it. Let's ride. So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Quick! Go!
По идее, туда.
Wow. You're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it.
Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Хорош, дед.
Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them!
Так, а можно еще раз приемы посмотреть? Да, вниз, вниз, справа самый легкий, вверх, лево, право. Кстати, вверх, лево, право, тут же есть еще такой похожий. Ага, вверх, право, лево, да?
Kill them to the last man!
Так, а что?
You'll be fucking sorry. Let him have it!
you swine! You'll pay for that!
Вот он, прием этот. Бам. Прикол.
Got it! What's it to be, you wretch? Get him out of one. Yeah! Don't spare it! I don't have the whole day for you.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
Неужели этот Иштван тот украл?
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
А его перерисовали, да? По-другому выглядит.
Enough!
What's he talking about? You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Но он по-другому выглядел в первой части.
What do you want here, you swine? I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zizka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zizka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Вот это хитрец.
There will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
Да ладно.
Swine! You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some...
А я не узнал.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
Обязательно.
What the fuck was that? Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter? I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded.
But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So he made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller.
Хорошо, что мы помогли тогда им.
Lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Semyon?
Von Bergov sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so Von Bergov wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men.
Они еще нам помогут потом, наверное.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, fucking hell. God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Bergov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason.
Кстати, похавать надо. А у меня с собой жрачка была, да, по-моему? Да.
In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, right?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems we're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls.
Да, господи, не ему попасть. Не появляется клавиша. О.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
Ну, я бы сначала зашел бы, кстати, к кузнецу, помылся бы, может, кстати. Помыться мне сильно не поможет, я так думаю. Хотя запах пропал, да? Уже хорошо. Угу. То есть мне туда надо будет. Так, ты продаешь теперь или нет? Ну, продает. Что у тебя есть вообще? Смотрим. Лучше, чем у меня. Но есть чертежи рыцарского длинного меча. Кстати, это мне надо. Это мы покупаем. Грушевидное навершие меча. Это мне нужно было. Я помню это. Да. Плоская прямая горда. Тоже берем. Отмычка, броник. То есть мы сейчас, по идее, сможем скрафтить себе 2 меча. Да, и посмотреть, какой лучший из них. Или что? Давай.
Let's talk about, well... What would you... That's all... Finally. I was glad to be of help to you.
А ну, смотрим. Ремесло. А, подожди, надо изучить этот меч. Да. А где оно? Но он явно хуже. Вот этот широкий длинный меч нам надо скрафтить. 158 урона. Ты посмотри на это. Жесть. Так, коровья шкура, обычная горда, франковская сталь. Коровья шкура, обычная горда. Кстати, обычная горда у него есть, по-моему, да?
How can I help you?
What do you have?
А вот шкура не факт, да? Обычная горда.
I'm glad you found what you were looking.
Ремесло. Так, коровья шкура, франковская сталь, железо. Блин, оно у меня в сундуке. А сундук я не скоро возьму, да? А я могу перемещаться? Стоп, я могу перемещаться? А, ну давай. Подожди. Прямо сейчас не могу сделать это. Вот падла, а. То есть не могу, да? Вообще никак. То есть только потом скрафтить. Шкуры у него нету. Была бы шкура, конечно. Еще можно было бы что-то придумать. Ладно, то, что надо было, мы купили, в принципе. Надо продать ему лишнее, кстати. Починить броньку. Так, где мои ремонтные штучки? Вот это, кстати, это надо выкинуть просто. А это? А, подожди, у меня лошади даже нету. Я даже с лошади, если что, не смог бы забрать. Отсюда к лошади не попасть. Это из-за того, что я стою возле кузницы или что? Я не понял. Подожди-ка. Нет. Ну ладно. Вроде как все.
I'll have
91.
I'd like to discuss.
Давай чуть-чуть торганем.
You really... you'll convince... Thank you, sir. And come again.
Все, да?
Come on! You'll really get a kick out of this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
Ну, в принципе, у меня же есть алхимия. Я смогу даже покрафтить себе пули.
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it, eh? How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Well, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
Так.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us, so we don't blow our arses off.
А, говорит, 2 пальца только нету, нормально?
So let's get to it.
Повреждены. Так.
Whoa! A hit! Ha! What an invention!
Что-то, бля, не понимаю, как. Где прицел-то?
My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Попробовать обзавестись новыми союзниками? Это как? Интересно. Какими такими новыми союзниками? Ручница. Ох, урона сколько. Так, а чё порох? Подожди. А где мне его брать? То есть он дал мне оружие, но не дал пороха или что?
You take care of the horses here?
Aye, that would be me, unfortunately. I'm just trying to think.
What's wrong? Are they injured from battle?
Aye, that too. One of them, she wasn't as lucky as Sakra. You're bloody lucky, our captains. How did it all happen, anyway? Why were you...
That's a long story. Just tell me...
Well, I have some horses if we're gonna go anywhere tomorrow. But Steer, the blacksmith, is dead. And his brother can't... All I need is enough to shoe the the two horseshoes I found lying...
You're in luck. I'm a bit of a blacksmith myself.
That really is quite the coincidence.
All right. But I'm gonna need a...
Don't worry about that. You'll find Bull in the castle forge. Tell that numbskull to let you use... See you soon, my friend.
Понял. Надо подковы.
Michael sent me here to help you load the cart.
What? But I don't need any help from you, servant. Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
I don't want any more trouble. I helped bury your dead, and there's nothing more I can do for them, unfortunately.
Really? I saw you go into the forest with that new priest.
His name's Godwin. He's one of us, from Sasau. He prayed for the souls of your men.
Well, that's good. It would be hard to get any other priest here. This way they at least had a proper burial.
Aye. Godwin takes that very seriously.
Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up. Let's get this over with. I'm sorry.
Так, а на какую телегу? С другой стороны просто, да?
I tell you, man, you certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Угу. Это мы так союзников все приобретаем, да? Вроде здесь больше не с кем говорить. Надо пойти подковы намутить. Может, у него, кстати, продаются подковы? Вряд ли, конечно, да? Найти подковы. Да что ж там находить? Просто сделать их и все.
Henry, come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful...
Are you the local blacksmith?
What do you want from me? We didn't herd sheep together, so bugger off.
Look, no offense, but I don't want to fight you.
I don't give a fuck what you want, you noble piece of shit. My brother didn't deserve that.
Wait, what happened to Steer? Don't tell me he died in that ravine too.
Bloody hell. Did you know him?
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you. He was a blacksmith, like me.
Aye. He knew his way around a smithy. Unlike me. Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye. My father was a blacksmith.
Ours only drank, and then he drowned. But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now too, I reckon you could give me a hand with something. What do you say?
I need to forge a few horseshoes, Bull.
You mean right now?
Is this about time?
It's just that I have some other work to do, and horseshoes, they take time.
Don't worry, Bull. I'm a blacksmith. All I need is for you to let me use your anvil.
Well, you came at just the right time then. I could use a hand here. There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we leave.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
You'll really help me? Great! The lads would be bloody delighted if you fixed up their weapons. How can I help you, sir?
What do you...
Так, подожди, а мне... У меня даже железный лом. Для подков.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
А ему помочь надо... Где? Блять, железный лом здесь был. Оленья шкура? Подожди, подожди. А мне какая нужна была шкура? Коровья. Угу. Понял. Да и франкфуртской стали не было бы. То есть мне надо взять вот это все, да? И подточить просто.
I need to sharpen this.
То есть его точить, по идее, типа не надо или что? Подожди. А, вот этот надо. Такой длинный меч.
Can't get any better than this. I repaired those broken weapons.
Bloody hell. That would have taken me a week. Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in a year. Oh, my hands just ain't no good for it. All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in. What about you? Do you like fighting?
Me too. I grew up in a smithy, but I prefer fighting myself. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And this is for you. I hope it comes in handy.
Стрелы, выстрел дробью. Так, ну мне надо еще эти подковы. А сколько штук их надо? Подожди. Трех оставшихся лошадей новыми подковами. Будет хорошо, если эти подковы принесу. То есть 3 подковы? Давай ему рыцарские забахаем подковы. Какая уже разница.
Well, I'm about half done.
Так, еще 2 штуки. Я надеюсь, это 3 лошади не 12 штук, правильно? А просто на каждую лошадь по одной. Что 12 штук это что-то было бы слишком.
It's as cold as a dog's snout.
Найс, перевернул. Вот поэтому я же говорю, мечи намного легче ковать, чем подковы. Вот я не знаю почему, но здесь как-то так иногда просто не попадаешь. Что остыло? Ничего не остыло еще. Ну и все. Что у тебя остыло там? О, все-таки 3 штучки. Не туда, да?
Hey, Henry.
Да подожди ты. Я тут с союзниками обзавожусь.
You're in luck. It just so happens I have those horseshoes here.
Do you normally carry that much iron around on you?
Happy to help. Is there anything else I can do?
No, I'll shoe the horses myself. Here's something for your help. Thanks a lot, my friend. Farewell, my friend.
Петушок. Что? Так, подожди. Кем я еще должен обзавестись? Ты. Надо с Яном поговорить, да?
Hey, Henry.
Да, иду.
Come up here.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right? I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Bergov once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dente's fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our fortuna carry us away.
Ну, давай.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Полторушечка. Ой, полторушечка, я согласен. Так, что тут у нас? Херня, да, полная? Опять?
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Ну, мало, 200.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Очень мало 200. И ничего не падает, понял?
Still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones.
Бам! Косарик, да. 2000. А, сразу выиграл.
I know. Damn it. Oh, right, that's it. Come one, come all. Oh, my God. Aye. All our problems began the day I...
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility.
Даже не хочу его слушать. Это бред.
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad
Поржал с меня просто.
just a bad
2000 за один ход.
and it doesn't mean your whole life.
Сразу кинул и
And
выиграл.
also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night, my friend.
Мы с тобой еще поквитаемся. Я когда-то соберу все троечки.
Only an idiot would waste bandages on those high-born fuckers.
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead.
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right. Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... I'm a blacksmith. I can set bones. I can help you with those injured men myself. I reckon Clara can hardly handle it on her own.
Thanks a bloody lot.
You should have told us right away that you're a healer. You'll also come in useful to our men. A lot of them are pretty bad off. But I'm warning you. If anyone dies on your watch, I'll skin you alive. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Damn it!
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those 2 poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
It seems chance has brought us together again.
And you know what? I'm glad. The men were betting on whether Zizka would execute you himself or only have you hanged.
Only?
Does it matter? You're alive and well, and now one of us, at least a little. Sorry, I'd love to chat, but I have a line of patients waiting for treatment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor Kodsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Listen.
What would you... Farewell.
Henry, you don't know how glad I am to see you.
Sam! Is that you, lad? Oh, well, you're in better shape than the 2 of us here.
Thank God you're alive.
Ah, don't jinx it. They could still finish us off.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
There is. You can tell us why they let you go and why we're still sitting under lock and key.
Well, I don't like to admit it, but I was a fool. Von Bergov deceived us. He was never interested in an alliance with our lords.
Curva, you joined that riffraff? What kind of idiot are you?
Leave him alone, Herman. It's not his fault. We all serve someone, right?
I have nothing against you, fellas. Quite the contrary. It's von Bergov who...
You don't have to justify yourself to us. I just hope fate won't set us against each other again.
Aye, then it might not end up in just a friendly conversation, lad.
Just so you understand, we have our honor, and we won't betray it.
I see you're injured, but don't worry. I've arranged for Clara to treat you.
Clara? Is that some local girl?
Aye. She knows all about healing and herbs. She'll try to make you feel better soon.
Thanks for not leaving us high and dry.
Aye. Thanks for putting in a good word for us.
Hang in there. You're not in any danger anymore. How are you doing?
Good. Well, not entirely. But it's nothing that'll kill me.
А где она говорит внизу еще пленники? Это где? Или что надо сделать? Блин, какое долгое задание. Просто подготовка, но долгая, пипец. А, не там где-то, хрен знает где. А в ее доме лекарства, она сказала, правильно? Повязка. И что, и все? Походу, да.
Hey, what have I...
Так, Микеш.
Wait, don't I know you?
Christ, I'm completely knackered. We can talk tomorrow, all right?
Да не тот.
Fuck.
I came to treat you. What hurts, Zwerg?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know potions too, do you?
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
I'd appreciate it, lad.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm glad to hear it.
Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Zverk. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
Aye. It sounds like
Бычья кровь, отвар из ромашки.
pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell. Could you get me something?
Let's get to it. I'm gonna treat you.
All right. Do what you have to. Just make it quick.
I'll clean that wound. Ой.
Не, давай побыстрее как-то. Подожди, промыть рану. Ну, примочкой, наверное.
This should clean the wound.
Christ, I hope.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to. I'll bind there. All done.
Thanks.
Well.
А, надо было водой промыть, да, типа? Лодыжку натереть.
You think that...
Блять. Да я ебу чем тут, что натирать, алло. Что за хрень? Сведения. Ослабляет эффект от ранений. Давай.
This should help the swelling.
О. Дам тебе кое-что
I'll give
выпить.
you something to...
About...
Сильный спасительный шнапс. А у меня нету ничего такого.
I'll have to find something else. All right. All right. I treated your wounds.
Блин. Ну я его вылечил, по идее, да? Да. Пойдет. Кто там наверху, да?
Where did they wound you?
I'm all right. I'm just really...
You threw and you're talking nonsense.
Come on.
Is there a... You've got a cut.
What do I know?
I see you've got a cut.
Aye.
It could get infected. Maybe a strong...
Is that...
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all.
Come on, I'm fine.
All right. I'll bandage...
Aye.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'm gonna dress... Finished.
Блять, не промыл рану. Ладно. Я дам тебе брашки. Дал брашку. Снадобье. Подожди, от чего ему снадобье надо было? Давай более утоляющий, да? Или вот это, слабый ромашковый? Блять, ладно, похер.
I treated you.
A prayer? I don't know.
Sleep it off then.
Блять, пошел ты нахер. Марк минус. Козлик. Я не знаю, чем лечить, и мне так впадло этим заниматься, если честно. Ну это, блядь, это такой долбанный какой-то квест. Что это такое вообще? Это реально подготовка к этому, как его, к обычному квесту. Снадобье от лихорадки. Ну, один сдох, что поделаешь. Ничего не поделаешь. Пускай сама идет спасать его, что ли.
I'm sorry.
tried to treat all...
What do you mean?
I did what I could.
Great. The rest is in God. Thanks, Henry. I'll go. Now you should take care of yourself.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished.
То есть это здание помочь вот это вот как раз союзникам, да?
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good, if you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can...
На самом деле, думаю, ему надо было просто обмыть рану и дать нормальный отвар.
So isn't there anyone here who you really...
No, but enough of all that. I'd like...
I reckon we can forget about taking a stroll this time, eh?
Definitely. And
well...
No. If you like, there's a free bed. The wind blows through the gaps, but if I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier end. Farewell.
К нам придут. Так, это хорошо. Так.
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully tired. And cold too.
Надеюсь, мне блюрить не надо, ничего делать не надо. Подожди, так это другая какая-то или что?
We shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie
Так,
down,
ладно.
I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Смотрим.
Something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
Не, нормально все.
No! Ma! Pa!
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate! Clara, what in the hell?
Так. Они сами пришли к нам.
What the hell is going on?
Bit of a rude awakening.
Where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners. Looks like the Prague militia.
О, здравствуй.
Owlets.
Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Neback here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, they wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Marquardt! Lord Neback! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Я хочу его лошадь забрать.
Sorry, my friend.
Да его лошадь все-таки.
I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry. We'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate. But if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battlements. So I don't forget, Henry. Mikesh said he and Kozlik would like to repay their debt to you. So tell me where to put them.
Mm-hmm.
Let them come with us to the battlements.
As you wish.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.
Так. А кому мне что говорить? Ну, по идее, мне надо лук взять, а у меня его нету. Я его с собой не брал, у меня только ружье есть. По факту. Как я должен... А что за лаги? Что это такое? Алло. Сбить лестницы. Что за лаги? Я не понимаю, алло. Это что такое? Чё за 50 кадров, алло? Ладно. Так, где эта хрень была? Давай сделаем по-другому. Давай берем нативное. FSR качество и ультра. Ну так как было до этого. Все равно чувствуется тут. Как будто бы из-за того, что много народу. Но уже 60 хотя бы, да? Так, мне надо отключить эту хрень. Так, и что? Лестница. Где лестница? Так, а где лестница-то? О, пропали лаги вообще полностью. Че за приколы? Так, а что я не могу сбить ее? Подожди, а почему я не могу сбить лестницу? Что за хрень? Какая-то хуйня, я не понимаю. Почему я не могу сбить? Мне надо что-то взять с собой в руки, чтобы я мог сбить или что? Я не понимаю. Отбить атаку на воротах. Атака на воротах, где она? Дайте пройти, ребята. Я понимаю, что у вас тут очередь, все дела. Блять, дайте пройти. Пиздец какой-то. Ну и где ворота? Где ворота? Чё за... Какая-то хуйня. Сбить лестницы. Все лагает. Что за хрень, алло? Я не понимаю. Чё за лаги? Может, это у меня что-то комп просто обновление какое-то толкает там или еще что-то? Я не знаю. Это вообще невозможное что-то. Что происходит вообще? Первый раз такое. Алло. Алло. Такое ощущение, что тут 30 кадров где-то. Мало того, я не знаю, как туда пробраться. Как им помочь? О, опять пропало все. Смотри. Да как им помочь-то, ё-моё? Сюда, типа. Так, защищая крепость, вы можете сбрасывать камни на врагов. Возьмите камень из кучи, встаньте над врагом и бросьте камень вниз. Без проблем. Где камень? Кстати, это прикольно. Да, вот только камень я не могу взять. Какая-то... Ну что это такое? Я вообще ничего не могу делать или что? Взять камень, наконец-то. Классно ты, конечно, бросаешь. Смешно. Да ты издеваешься или что?
They're retreating! We fended them off!
А, так, а что дальше? Защитить замок просто, да?
I'll shoot your head off.
Hey, Henry! Over here, quick! We've got a spot of fodder here!
Die, you swine!
I'll be right there.
Поговорить с Жишкой.
It's bad.
What's wrong? We defended the gate, didn't we?
Aye, and we're holding the battlements on the tower. But they got into the lower castle. Our boys are getting hammered. We've got
Опять лаги. Смотри.
I understand.
Я не понимаю.
I'll go
Что
with
это такое? Ну, это в игре что-то. 100%. Нафиг тебе эта лестница? По идее, можно вообще пробежать мимо. Так, ты.
Can't get away from me.
They got what they wanted. We did it, eh?
Ah, I hope so. But unfortunately, it isn't over yet. Something's happening up top. We have to go back quickly.
Oh, Sakura. When will this be over, Zizka?
As soon as we kick their asses!
Too slow.
Beat them back! They mustn't get to the gate! You got him!
We'll kick your asses, bastard.
You think you can go? Not a chance!
Fucking horse fans.
We've got to fall back.
Everyone back to the tower! Now!
Hooray! There's more coming!
Fuck! We're done for.
Bollocks. They won't get into the tower easily. Now, Parley, you'll see.
Поджигать будут.
So sure about that.
What the fuck is that?
Ready!
Pater Noster, Kies and Kielis.
Time!
Et debiti nobis debitar nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. But deliver us from evil.
Ян вопит, как обычно. С одного плена в другой плен, в третий плен, обратно в плен.
Aye. We should have taken off. At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna do that again.
Well, that's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Honor's a splendid thing. It won't be much use to anyone as a corpse.
The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut.
They're not dead yet.
Well, if it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at, poof!
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
The Parway's here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you, and get what you can out of them. We need to know what Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanush tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about, and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good.
Forwards!
Listen to him, Ernest. Like a child of the night. Beautiful music, isn't it?
Go to hell!
But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to, and I want to get some sleep.
Sleep sweetly while you can.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days, but in the end, everything went according to plan. And what's more, I have this wonderful entertainment before bedtime. I'll sleep the sleep of the dead.
I hope you do. Literally.
You'd do better to say your prayers, priest. It'll be your turn soon.
You'll rot in hell.
Do you think people like me are afraid of hell? The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you in line. God doesn't give a shit about me, and the feeling's mutual. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest? How many are fathers and all that shit, eh?
Your penance will be to drown in shit.
You're quite witty for a priest. I like you. But now back to work.
Sir, the other one just came round too.
Excellent. As soon as we're done with the captain here, we'll turn our attention to him.
Leave the captain alone, you swine.
Would you look at that? You've still got some fire in you. But don't worry, you'll get your turn.
I said, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Sir Istvan told you to shut up.
It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg and Jan of Liechtenstein?
Why do you think
I've got anything to do with that fucking traitor.
Turncoat? Now, don't tell me there are disputes in King Wenceslas's camp. That would sadden me. But I'm afraid Jobst's latest treachery was directed at King Sigismund. And that's why I'm asking you. Where is he?
Kiss my ass.
It seems you don't value your life. To be fair, though, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably want it to be all over quickly, too. So we'll see how your new best friend Henry is doing.
I'll kill you. And your Eric will have to watch. And as soon as I'm finished with you, I'll gut him as well.
I'll pretend you never said that. Now you have one last chance. I'll repeat the question, but this is the last time I ask nicely. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? What were they doing in Ratai?
Так и хочется.
What do you think? Probably off fucking your ugly mother somewhere.
You still have the strength for jokes, I see. Well, as you wish. Ah! Let's try this again. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? Why did they meet with Radzig? What do they have planned?
I don't know anything. So you can put an end to this now and save yourself the effort.
I expected you to act the hero, but I have to admit you're tougher than I thought. But it won't stop your suffering. In the end, you'll tell me even what you don't know. You'll sing all right.
I'm no minstrel.
I honestly don't understand why you're trying to play the hero. On account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty, and the priest here is shaking like a leaf. He won't last long.
I told you nothing, you whoreson!
You told me more than you think. And you ought to get some rest. So, Jobst and that other bastard, Liechtenstein, where are they? What are they doing? What was discussed in Ratai?
All right. I'll tell you what I know about them.
At last! Not hard, is it? Go on then.
А перед кем у меня репутация понижается, что-то не пойму.
He lent money to Sigismund, who promised him Brandenburg in return. Only Sigismund isn't paying, and the Brandenburgers aren't just going to yield to him. So now he's acting like he's working for a good cause, but in fact he's just playing his own game. He has a grudge against Sigismund, and the Liechtensteiners are the same. They lent money to Wenceslas in return for Breslau. Only if Wenceslas loses the throne, there's no one to confirm the deal.
That's all very well, and it may even be true. But it tells me nothing about where they are now and what they're doing. Well, had enough at last? Can we start being serious finally? Is it worth suffering like this to protect that traitor and turncoat Jobst? Do you think letting yourself be killed will do any good? This is not your war. Now listen up.
Говорит фразами, когда мы допрашивали.
Tell me what I want to know, I'll stop. And I'll get von Bergau to demand a ransom for you from Radzig. Then you'll be able to go back to that shithole of yours.
My shithole, my native shithole, was burnt to the ground because of Sigismund, who you serve, you mangy cur. So you can shove your ransom up your arse.
Ah! Fuck! Ah!
This is the last time I'll ask. What do you know about Jobst and Liechtenstein? Where did they go from Ratai? What do they have planned?
And I'm telling you, for the last time, go fuck yourself.
As you wish.
Ah!
Ah!
You had your chance to speak. It's your own stupid fault you didn't take it. Normally, I'd have a bit more fun with you. I did promise at Nebakov to gut you after all, but I don't have the time. So I'll gut someone else and leave you to Ernest here. Get rid of him.
Right now?
Right now. But if you want a bit of enjoyment, you can make it slow.
As you wish.
No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Godwin, no! Shut up!
Tell me then. What's on your mind, father?
From what I understood, Jobst is looking for allies so he can take on Sigismund.
That's not really news. I want to know where he is now.
In Brandenburg. He went to Brandenburg.
That's better. And what about Liechtenstein?
Radzig said Jobst sent him to Kuttenberg. That's all I know. As God is my witness.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right into Sigismund's lap. This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this bastard's life. You'll be rewarded in heaven for that. Well then, that will do for today. See? All you had to do was cooperate a bit, and now it's all over. Wasn't all that blood spilt needlessly? Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength for tomorrow. There's a lot more I want to know. Good night, gentlemen. Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
You know, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us.
Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time. Hey. Can you hear that?
Екатерина? Ох, тоже, конечно.
About time, Catherine. What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time?
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy heads on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
Well, if it hadn't been for me, you wouldn't have been able to stop it.
See how cocky he is, Catherine?
He's right though, Zizka. He acted like an utter madman who's tired of life. But you were still far away, and if it hadn't been for him... Thank you, Henry.
A madman? I just don't run away from a fight, that's all.
Like I said, a madman. Are you all right?
I'll live. But everything else won't be so straightforward.
What about you two?
Better than I probably look.
He didn't pay all that much attention to me. We haven't met, my dear. Godwin's the name.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries. We have to get out of here.
The lass is right.
Get out of here? How?
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the Apollonia Rocks.
A secret passage?
That's right.
Good work, Kate.
Thank Christ. So what are we waiting for?
Don't count your chickens yet. It won't be that simple. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it, we need the key. And the Lord of the Castle has it.
And right now, that's the Hungarian.
Sacra.
Where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower, most likely. That's the smaller tower on the far side of the castle.
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff would also come in handy.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the scribe's chambers or von Berghoff's.
Ну, у писца, наверное.
I'll take care of Istvan and get the keys.
Sure. That's a brilliant plan.
Someone has to. And I'm in no state to do it myself.
Don't worry. I'll do it. I have a score to settle with him anyway.
That's just what I'm afraid of.
He said he wants to get some sleep. With any luck, the lad will find him in bed.
The two of us can go.
Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. But Henry has to be stealthy, and you'd just get in his way. What's more, we need to search our tower, find von Berghoff's orders. And to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. And I can't help her in this state.
Have you forgotten, Zizka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one piece.
Don't worry, he can cope. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have any difficulty with that fucking Hungarian midget.
All right, then. Be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fucking around. Just cut his throat while he's asleep.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing out advice on throat cutting. But I'll follow it. All right, let's split up. I'll take care of Istvan and search the scribe's chambers on the way. And you, Godwin, see what you can find in von Berghoff's chambers.
If I must.
It's just... I could do with some kind of armor. And a weapon to sort out that bastard. He may be lower than vermin, but I don't want to strangle him with my bare hands.
I don't think the poor bastard who was guarding us will need his stuff anymore. Robbing the dead may be a sin, but I'm sure Father here will turn a blind eye.
Aye. Although turning a blind eye is more your thing, Zizka.
Wait, Henry. I'll give you my knife. I won't need it here.
Thanks.
I'll take care of Jan. Hurry.
Так, найти ключи, поискать приказы в покое с писаря. Убить Иштвана. Так, а в какую сторону идти вообще? Я вот думаю, мне как, голым идти, не голым? Вообще не понимаю, как он может шум прибавлять, если он наоборот меньше становится? Ну типа тут было 10, да? Или сколько? А, 0. 0 шум, да, так 10. Но все равно это лучше. Так, и давай какую-нибудь броню, да? Типа сделаем. Почему не могу? О. Пойдет, да? Кинжал.
Always has to be a hero, even if it costs him his life. And I, goose that I am, bother him by caring whether he lives or dies.
Catherine?
You shouldn't talk. Just strain yourself.
У меня нет отмычек.
Mistress mine, your lips like red wine. I'll drink your love until I...
What's... I'll show you.
Что за фигня была?
Mistress mine, your lips like red wine. I'll drink your...
What's that?
Сюда не варик.
Christ, you're a twat. Get out of here.
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senates. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's the report for von Berghoff.
О, не успели.
I almost felt sorry for Radzig's bastard. But we got what we want. The main thing is, find Job's spy, Liechtenstein.
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
А, они же любовнички.
You're a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
Farewell, dear boy.
То есть нам к нему поверху надо забраться как-то, да? Через эту вот херню.
God be with you. God be with you.
В принципе, ничего трудного не вижу. Так, а писарь же он. Здесь никого не должно быть, да?
I'm going to bed. You sleep here if you want.
Aye. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Так.
Go to hell.
Как он меня вообще увидел? Кстати, странно, да? В замке больше никого нету. Не знаю, мне хочется их всех поубивать.
Ink. This must be the scribe's chamber.
Ты вот серьезно это, да? Мы ж тут были.
Nothing. Nothing.
Я думаю, в самом конце оно.
I reckon these aren't the orders.
Да по-любому в конце хранит.
Like Sigismund's orders.
Здесь. Нет. Слушай, а где? Интересно. Интересно.
It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves Istvan's chambers.
Он не спит, вот падла.
You just won't give up, will you? You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt you. So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight?
Or are you finally going to learn?
Well, I'm not like you. So, I'll give you a chance.
What a fight. Are we supposed to roll around on the floor like a couple of village oafs? You don't even have a weapon!
We're in a castle. I'm sure I can find something.
Так у тебя же есть меч. Я же взял.
I'd say the dust has been settling on that one for a long time. No doubt there's some poignant tale of von Burgo's ancestors tied to it.
Right? That's just the kind I like.
Suit yourself. Let's do it. Bad.
Ну вот и все.
In the end, see, I was right. The stronger dog. Fox the bitches.
Ну не надо Ну не надо, ты же... Хотя такая гроза, может никто не услышит, да? Типа похуй. Просто вдруг сейчас стража найдет, который будет периметр прочесывать, там еще что-то. Поднимет тревогу. Зачем это надо было? Наконец-то меч, который он так долго хотел.
I hope the bastard didn't have those keys on him. Better take a look in his chambers upstairs.
Istvan's chambers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Shit. It's not here. Things.
О, вещи забрал. Так, а вот здесь? А вот здесь. Надеюсь, у меня... О, надеюсь, да, стоит все по слотам, так как надо. Единственное, что пока что не могу одеть, да, это. Ну и ладно.
And Istvan's keys.
Да, и мне не нравится то, что у меня стоит оно в слоте. Выглядит как-то убого.
No sign of the orders.
По-любому в этой шкатулочке, наверное. Так, главное, вещи свои забрал, правильно? И здесь еще что-то есть. Например, вот это. И денежка. Подожди, Басилард. 118. Ну, мне не надо. Он-то лучше, конечно. Типа лучше. Так, надо будет продать лишнее потом. Так, не понял, подожди. Во-первых, вот это одену, да? Это не лучше. Может, здесь что-то лучше будет. Подожди, обувь горожанина. Ну, я возьму с собой, кстати. Так, мне надо какой-то шмот, который тихий, да? Вот этот. И мне надо что сделать сейчас? Просто выбраться отсюда, отыскать приказы короля в покоях Бергова. Ё-моё, Бергова в девице. Аж туда пройти. Ну, в принципе, так же самое и пройдем. Слушай, а мне же зелье сыча было. Может, и выпить? Одно? Что? Мне одно зелье осталось. Ладно, и так, в принципе, дойду. Наверх. Верхний этаж. Это Багута.
What are you doing here, Godwin?
What do you think? It's locked. Did you find those keys? Maybe you've got the one for this damn door.
I've got them.
Excellent. Open the door then so we can get the hell out of here. I've always wanted to take a look around the Lord's chambers. I'm sure he's got some good wine hidden here somewhere.
No orders anywhere. Nothing but unimportant papers. So many papers, but still nothing.
Вот оно. Ну куда ты идешь, я не понимаю.
Come on, hurry. We need.
I think we have everything. We can go.
You took our things.
I did.
We have the orders. Let's get out of this accursed place.
Как у себя дома ходим. Мужик даже не приседает, ничего не надо. Я не понимаю, куда все делись, вся прислуга из замка. Абсолютно никого нету. Вообще никого. Тут же какие-то девушки постоянно ходили, спали, где-то тут служанки какие-то. Куда он их всех вывез?
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories, give me the keys. I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Istvan is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
Aye. It's a wonderful feeling. Now I just have to sort out the rest of them.
Be careful, Henry. It's understandable after what happened to you, but taking pleasure in revenge can be dangerous. And not just for your soul.
Amen.
Leave him be. He's a warrior. You can see it in his eyes. You did the right thing, Henry.
And did you follow my advice? Or did you take needless risks?
I acted like a knight. I gave him the chance to defend himself.
So you ignored my advice? Oh, dear lad. What would have happened if you had lost? Did you think about that?
A knight can't think like that. To hell with that, but... that bastard didn't deserve a fair fight. You should have gutted him in his sleep, like Godwin said.
Well, thank God it didn't end up worse.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind you where we are. We have to vanish, now!
Is it far? Zizka won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then. I just hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
Ну, я надеюсь, вы не отстаете. Где вы тут так долго?
I've heard many things over a tankard of beer in the tavern. Oh, maybe a maze or a bit of glowing moss. I'd have imagined a secret tunnel would be more like a Minotaur's labyrinth in Crete than this.
Minotaur?
The Minotaur was a
А
monster.
тут что? Понял. Так они сами идут все спокойно. Зачем им нужен? Но мне вот интересно, я им реально нужен или нет. Ух ты, вот это интересно, куда идти. Где вы там? Мне дает комментарий, куда идти, направо или налево. Ребята знают, куда идти.
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine.
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south at an old camp.
I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting. Oh, good idea. Here, give me some light. Well, let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally. Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Kunstad is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon?
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Думаю, шмотки надо поменять. Ну и, наверное, сыча все-таки придется выпить. Вот здесь как раз точно уже пригодится. Вроде не так далеко. Слушай, ну тут прям полоса преград. Я бы так сказал.
What's that?
Ну а ты что думал? Блять, там сзади кто-то идет. И вон он там нашел, да? А меня уже нету. А все.
Tell me what the
fuck you doing here? Speak! Lord be with you.
Какие волчьи уши, алло. Ты чё на приколе? Да какой поговорит, ну? Ты можешь его развязать? Волчьи уши. Да, самое время продать ему.
You Mika?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Falcon. The password is Falcon.
All right. I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on. Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apollonia. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till we stop.
Fuck.
I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's wounded...
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong. And they'll leave. Someone has to tell them what happened.
All right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two.
Надвое расколото. Рядом разбита телега.
Up the hill. Then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way.
Ты издеваешься или что?
Also past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them now. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
Right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you on sight.
All right.
Good luck. God be with
Точку на карте, пожалуйста. Есть такое дело? Есть. Пойти на юг. Так, насколько далеко идти? А, ну не сильно далеко, кстати. Здесь надо обойти. Ага, хрен там. Чего тут много? Блять. И он сюда бежит. Ну ладно. Я думаю, пройдем. Здесь непонятно, кто-то. Да, кто-то ходит. А там сверху мужик. Ну, я почти дошел.
Broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here.
А чё я не могу его прибить? Интересно. Так, не понял.
We should keep going south from here.
Huh?
Надо не забывать, что это же у них темно. А у меня-то зелье. Что там далеко? Ой, ну это, кстати, далековато. Ну ничего, мы это пройдем на изи. Нет, зельем вообще без проблем. Я не знаю, как мы тут без зелья были бы. Не понял. Я не могу пройти. Вот это прикол.
Vulcan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
What, you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razig and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourselves stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
So, we finally got him. How does it feel?
I said, how does it feel? Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Нормально.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Пожрать не может.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil.
Where are you going?
Just for a
Lord
while.
Pisak ain't gonna see you.
That's all
He's
I'm
got an
asking.
important visit.
What happens after we get to Sukdal?
We'll find out soon enough. The main thing we have to hope for is that the local lord will even receive us.
Who is that?
Sir Peter of Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself. Very important man.
I bet he can't wait for us to ride into his courtyard.
We don't look too impressive, that's true. But I'm hoping Dry Devil will put in a word for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be...
Ну, кстати, вот это тоже недоработка разработчиков. который можно приебаться. То, что ты не можешь выслушать все диалоги. Это уже не первый раз, когда такое есть, когда я не могу дослушать все диалоги. Вот, и их просто невозможно дослушать по-другому, да, потому что у них просто заканчивается время, начинается катсцена.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand? Yes, sir. Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Я вот этого не понимаю. Поговорим завтра, послезавтра, через неделю, отдохните, покушайте. А то, что там какая-то у них важная информация есть для него, это вообще похрен, да? Послушать 2 минуты, вместо того, чтобы где-то там огрести потом. Или там потерять замок, там, или еще что-то. Это бред.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest.
Что за одежда на мне? Заново потом одевать одежду свою. Так, ладненько, ладненько. Я думаю, на сегодня буду заканчивать. Вот, потому что уже нормально так прошли. Вот. Все, ребята, всем спасибо, кто досмотрел до этого момента. Не забываем подписаться на канал, поставить лайк, колокольчик прожать, также оставить свой комментарий. Не забываем про телеграм-канал, там я выставляю сейчас анонсики, когда у меня стримы. Вот, и про Twitch не забывайте. Все, всем еще раз спасибо, кто смотрел. Пока-пока.